First off is to say how proud we are to be hosting the first ground handling conference, IATA ground handling conference out in Africa. So we're very proud to be these hosts, and we want to thank IATA for giving us the opportunity to host with them this very significant event. Secondly, just wanted to say how critical ground handling is, not just to aviation, but also to Kenya Airways. We are also a ground handler here in Nairobi, probably the largest ground handler in the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, and Mombasa as well. In fact, definitely the biggest in Mombasa, and also one of the biggest in Jomo Kenyatta. So it's very critical for us because we do self-handling, and also we support customers, particularly the Sky team, when they come to Nairobi. We are also very professional. We are certified by the ISAGO, which is the audit portion of IATA, and so a very credible ground handler. Secondly, I just wanted to hone in on what Willie said with regard to the contribution of aviation in Africa's economies. For the longest time, this contribution has not been appreciated. Aviation plays one of the most catalytic roles in terms of economic development. And that particular aspect has to be appreciated. Willie mentioned that this is probably 3.2 in Kenya, 3.2% of the GDP. Now we think that Kenya Airways contributes about 2.5% of that. It can be bigger. If we focus on aviation, the growth of aviation, infrastructure, and then working collaboratively, not in a fragmented manner, it can contribute more to economic development. I know it is very highly capital intensive, and that's why African governments shy away from investing. But the promise of aviation is that it will pay back, and it pays back in the long haul, both in terms of job creation, value chain addition, and also skills development. So my urge to African governments is to have aviation at the center of the economic blueprints so that it can support economic development, just like all the other infrastructure development projects they have does. Then I'd like to say also that we in Africa generally, but in Kenya in particular, are working towards growth of the industry. Yesterday, I was in Afra, in an Afra event. We were talking about collaboration and working together as African airlines, because we all understand in Africa that we are subscale. We are small airlines, fragmented, so we are working towards working together so that we can have the scale that is needed in aviation to make a difference. The other fragmentation is in the entire aviation ecosystem, which is particularly when it comes to airports and airlines. Again, a lot of work will need to be done for those particular two key players to work more collaboratively together to give the passenger a better experience when they fly in and out of Africa by providing the necessary infrastructure and amenities for the sake of the customer. So there's that work that needs to be done to work collaboratively together. And the last point is on training and development. So we are very proud as Kenya Airways that we are an IATA training center. In our Pride Center, we do have lots of young people who pass through our hands with very quality training to make them ready for the aviation market. We are going to continue to expand that. Our KQ Academy is going to continue to expand, not just using the normal IATA trainings that we currently are rolling out, but also working in collaboratively with partners like London Metropolitan University, which is going to be offering aviation degree programs for our people in Kenya Airways, and then eventually to the general population. And this is all to focus on talent development for our own sake, for our own industry, and also beyond.